You are relieved, am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So we'll be discussing something because of the last couple of weeks experience, whatever you have gone through, and definitely you have understood something regarding the PT preparation journey. So why we do these things? So that in future, if anyone like you are facing difficulties to get their score, at the very beginning, they can get motivation from our discussion that, okay, the way they think it doesn't work, the way they have to work, they have to follow particular things. So today's discussion will try to reveal whatever you have done, what are the mistakes you made at the very beginning for your PT preparation. After that, how you can rectify and how you start practicing and what are the benefits you got. So thank you very much for joining today. At the very beginning, Kalhari, congratulations, but are you happy the score you achieved now?
It's like mixture of feeling being honest office. I think I can do better in the score sense, but I was tired doing the IELTS for a so long time. I didn't sit for a long time, but I was practicing, and it was so stressful for me. And then I only objective was for me. I want to get rid of this. I want to get my mind free. So I was just trying to make the marks that I want to achieve. So because of that, I'm really relieved. I'm so happy. But be honest, I think if I work more, I can achieve more marks, as you mentioned earlier. Yeah.
Okay. So I know that in your first time PT preparation, like 1 month ago, maybe you failed to get your desired score. You were disappointed and you thought that you should get the score at that moment, but you didn't. Could you please tell me something that what are the common mistakes you made after that? We actually discussed and you follow all the pathways and study plans accordingly.
Yeah, it was. I think every learner should understand the exam, the environment, topics, which I didn't know, because I just went to the exam when I need to know that I have to let you know before go to the exam. If I met with you, then you would have definitely tell it is a very noisy background. So I was clueless how to manage the mic and how to, because the result was speaking is down, so that made me very upset, because I know my speaking is good, and even the IELTS I had a good score. So then that is where it start. I felt like, no, something is wrong. I have to focus and I have to follow you, because you know better than me. You have good experience, and I have to follow how to focus on my work. So that is where I started, and I think one-on-one with you is made a big difference, and you always encourage me to find out my own mistakes. So I took 2 days day off, completely 2 days off, because afterwards going home and sit with the computer is not going to work, because I'm tired, and then again frustrated. Is my life that kind of a, because I recently moved to Australia and I was very well settled back in home. So it frustrated more and more. You sit here afterwards going. So then I took full day, 2 days off while I was previously also I was practicing as you advised to me. Yeah, then I try to find out where I go wrong. I listen to all my recording as you instructed. I follow each and every word that you given to me, and I practice. I think that made me. That's how I score speaking this time, and I think speaking is the highest score compared to other three.
Great. So, Kalhari, from your understanding, sometimes people think that, okay, PT is not that much difficult. I do acknowledge if you compare with IELTS, PT is not that much difficult. But if someone has the mindset that, oh, it's easy, I can easily do, but they are not practicing, I do believe that it's a wrong understanding. They should practice the way they can understand what are the things they are doing. Now, as couple of months ago, like, you have been practicing for your IELTS and you told that, oh, you are exhausted sitting for IELTS or preparing for IELTS. So from IELTS to PT, do you think that it's not that much difficult to get their desired score on citizen in the PTE, and why?
It's a two different models, I believe, of this. Uh, I cannot, it cannot compare these two together. But the thing is here, there's someone like me, because I believe I can manage the language. I'm not an expert, definitely. But since I was unable to rectify where I'm going wrong in reading, because I know I can read and understand, I do all my work, I do all the assessments and everything, and even my degree, I have first class honors degree. So I confuse where I am going wrong. I can't rectify my reading. So someone like me, PT is better because there's a track. You can practice and improve. But IELTS, I don't know where, how I'm lost. Maybe I didn't get the right person, or I don't know what. I'm lost. But when I come to the PT, it's a different model. I cannot say PT is easier than the IELTS because when it comes to speaking, IELTS is super easy for me. I know what to do and what to talk, and listening super easy. Even during the exam, I missed a couple of questions while listening in PT, but I have never missed IELTS questions. I managed to do it very easily. So when compared to different, but you can improve definitely PT by practicing. You can understand because with your simulating software that you are providing, it's super great. You can understand, you can assess yourself, and you have all the things that you assert you want to practice yourself. But when you're doing IELTS, you are lost. You don't know what to plan. It's only the papers in front of you and you have to do it yourself, and maybe I did the IELTS by myself, and that is the reason. Here I had a lot of support from you whenever I sit with you, and sometimes I'm completely down when I'm going to get a one with you. Then when listening to you, then I realize no, it's my mistake. Nothing to do with the exam. I have to practice. I have to change. That's how I motivate myself.
Yeah, I do appreciate, because I have seen the progress you have done for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I must acknowledge that you literally practiced the way I asked and you followed everything. And I really appreciate that. Now, when you called us, I can remember that you called us for the PT preparation because you want to switch from IELTS to PT. And we had a discussion that after that, are you happy the way PT actually supported you for your PT preparation journey?
Yeah, definitely, because it's not only you, the honest office I contact when I'm trying to shift from my IELTS to PT. I contact lots of institutions. This is my goal. I really want this and finish it off. So out of everything, for me, convincing was the PT institution. So once I had a chat with you the very first day, I said, yes, I'm going to do it. I hope you can remember. And once I start, I went to all the lectures that you have done online as well. I was participating, and one session, much as possible, I took. I think I was troubling admin as so much of time asking mock exams and everything. Yeah, I'm really happy, and the way that you are supporting, the way that you spoke to me and convinced me at the very first day, I can still remember. That was so positive. Somebody like me, I was lost, and I don't know what to do and what not. So the way that you approach and the way that you talk to me was so encouraging, and yeah, it was so much comforting.
Okay, great. So I can actually ask you that your learning experience from your own expectation, that it matched, that whatever you are looking for to learn, you actually got that one. Thank you very
Yes.
much for appreciating us. Now, Kalhari, I know that there are many students like in your situation. They are looking for like band score 7, that is 65, or like that score. So do you want to recommend them for the PT, and do you recommend them that the way they should prepare, and what's your recommendation for them?
Definitely have this. I was thinking, and I was saying to my husband as well. Definitely, I'm going to help the others as well, because I know how the pressure is this. and tell them and give them also relief. And it's worth spending time with you and spending money with you. It's not rather than just lost and keep paying money for the exam.
Okay, so one thing is very important, Kalhari. I know that because I'm in this industry for the last 9 years, I have seen, and whenever you failed, I will use the word failed because why? Because I knew that you're supposed to get the score. But when I saw that the way you are performing, actually it depends on the practicing and you didn't practice that much. That's the reason you fail. Now, as I'm here for the last 9 years, I see that the main problem, most of the students, they don't utilize time in practicing. They try to understand the concept. After that, they think, oh, I'll practice 1 and 2. Oh, I am okay. Now go to the next section. So you know that the importance of practicing. So the way we actually help you for the mock test, the way we'd help you for the one-on session, how you can actually understood the whole thing for the PT preparation, like the way you developed everything, how it was easy for you. Will you like to share some thoughts regarding that particular matter?
Yeah, I can tell. First of all, what I did was I tried to understand the exam structure because it's completely new for me. And then I was trying to understand what is my capabilities. I was comparing always, it's I think automatically happening because I used to do IELTS. So I was comparing IELTS with PTE always. And then I realized, no, it's not going to work. This is a completely two different models that is assessed by some parts are assessed by computers, parts are assessed by the humans. This is not like that. It's a computer assessed exam, so you have to work on thorough. Especially, I'm very bad with the spellings and grammar. I had to improve that if I want to get at least the expected marks. And I was working very hard on summarize the
Spoken text. Yeah.
Give text. Yeah.
Oh, written text. Okay.
Yeah, written text. Yeah, because that is needed to be add some more marks. And if I miss something from the writing from the dictation, if I didn't hear or if I didn't catch, so that is the only thing that I have to collect from each and everywhere that I get the marks. So understanding from the scratch, from the very first day to until I do the exam, I was collecting information and listening to the recordings that the resources that you are giving, what do you call that? Record lectures, right?
Recorded class.
Yeah,
Yes.
recorded class. Those are I listen to them very often when I feel like I don't know how it was and I can't remember what was Hafiz was saying while the one. So I went back and I listened and I follow the templates. I can't buy hard things, Hafiz. Unfortunately, I have to understand and put it into my mind and I have to put it in my words. So template is not 100% working for me most of the time. So therefore, I understand the context and I wrote it in my words and I correct my words, language, the grammar and the spelling. So that's how I practice. So yeah, that's how it works. And nothing else. It's all practicing, and understanding the errors. Sometimes what I found out, even how much practice, it's spontaneously happening. So you don't know what is the response brain is going to do at that moment. That's why I said I missed some listening questions while the exam itself. Then I feel that why did I do it? What's the sometimes if I practice furthermore, I would have avoided because brain get used to that. It's kind of a pattern.
Oh, great. So I really appreciate that the thing you mentioned that it's not about memorizing the templates or structures. It's all about understanding.
Yes.
I always make people understand that please don't memorize anything without understanding. If you think that you want to change something because you cannot follow that particular sentences where the structure is there, you can change, but first you need to understand why you are looking for the change, why you want to change. Without that, there is no point.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Kalhari. Next question, like, in future, like I know that everything will be settled, you'll be happy, every visa issue will be solved. In future, some of the people will be looking for the English language test. So if you see any of your colleagues or team members or any friends or any family members are looking for English language test score, would you like to recommend them PTE and why?
Yeah, of course I will do that because it's something achievable. It's not going to unknown for my experience because I couldn't find where I was lost in reading. So PT is something that you can achievable and you can practice and you can follow it by yourself with the support. So I definitely encourage people to do it rather than just wasting your money and breaking your head.
That's a great suggestions. And next is, would you like to recommend to take the support if they required and why?
Yes, for sure. That's what I was saying earlier as well. I have two people who was always, they were trying to get confident looking at me to get past the exam. So, so they were time to time call me and asking, did you clear that? So, and they were waiting for me to clear it. So I'm going
Okay.
to talk to them and say, look here, this is a great opportunity. Don't get scared and stay away from the exam. Work with get your things done. Yeah.
Okay. So funny part, they put you in the lab for the experiment.
Yeah, I'm the guinea pig.
Okay, you are the guinea pig for them. Okay, that's great. So let them know that the experiment was successful and you are hopeful that, okay, definitely they can get their score. Now,
Yes.
any one sentences for the students who are sitting for the PT exam from your own experiences, what would you like to share? Because I know that you are a full-time worker. You're a full-time employee. On top of that, you told that you took 2 days off. So concentrate for the practicing. So the way they should practice, any sort of message would you like to convey to them so that they can actually focus on that way and they can actually do the best in their PT exam?
Yeah, I have a couple of things to be honest. First one is understand the exam, the environment and the exam model. It's not the way that we expect for the when we think when the psychologists come to the mind when you go to the exam environment is very quiet and it's you only, you are concentrating and so that's not the thing. So you have to do in a very not necessarily environment. Concentrate with you and that's a very thing that I learned. Second thing I want to say is commitment.
Can't hear. Kalhari? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. The second thing is the commitment. If you want to do it, focus, learn to accept your mistakes because you are not perfect. Be humble to accept. Listen to your tutor or instructor or teacher and be honest with them. Tell them what is the real problem, otherwise they cannot support you. And be connect with the lecturer always and follow the guidance because that is the main reliable person you have. You have to trust them. Do it and try it, and you have to listen or you have to reconnect us. Understand where you go. You never understand that is the mistake you are making. You cannot correct us. If you do all those things, then I think you can do. That depends according to the marks you want, the long that you need to practice. Then you can do the exam.
Okay. Thank you very much. Any final statement about, would you like to say any one sentence about, because we are here for the last couple of years, so we always ask this question at the very last of any session that when any students got their score, we ask this question that any one sentences you would like to share that can help us to understand that Kalahari's expression, the Kalahari's, good wishes.
Yeah, you gave me the peace. Yeah, it was so stressful. Life was so difficult, and because my entire family was depending on me because I'm the one who's applying the visa.
Yes,
and
you are the checkpoint.
Yeah, I'm the checkpoint. So it was so stressful for me. Even I don't drive fast because if something happened to me, my family has to get back.
No, mate, because I do understand. Because I have seen many students. There are different circumstances. They have family members, they have everything are depending on that particular person and their English language test. So I know that what you felt, and I know the relief that you actually right now you feel that, okay, if you actually compare that today, and day before yesterday, you can understand there is a relief in your life that at least a very bad chapter is going to be closed.
Yeah.
Because when you are working, you have your family life, you have your personal life. On top of that, there is a headache that actually always actually kicking you, actually pushing you back that, okay, you are not doing good. You have to do this or that. So, it's a huge relaxed.
Yeah.
You are actually relieved today. And I really appreciate. And thank you very much, Kalhari, joining us and sharing your journey. I believe that if anyone wants to get their desired score, be it 65, 79, they can achieve. Yes, it requires time. It requires the mindset. It requires the practices. And you told that they need to be honest.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you act that you are doing and following everything, but actually you are not, so no one can help you. Eventually, the God cannot help you. So you have to be honest. I do believe that you got the score because of your honesty and the simplicity. You actually started the journey at the very beginning. And I wish you all the best. Take care and see you soon with another, another situation. And I'm expecting more students, more colleagues, team members who will be calling us that, okay, we got a references from Kalhari and we are planning to sit for the exam. Would you like to offer a free sessions or trial classes before our investing our money? And I'll be really, really happy at that moment, because I believe that I'm not asking anyone to enroll at the very beginning. I'm asking, check. If you are happy, then make the decision. The way I told you at the very beginning when you called and you sat with us, and definitely you were happy, and then the rest of the things actually happening right now. Thanks, Kalhari. Would you like to say anything at the end, or this is the end of the journey?
Yeah, thanks, Hafiz. Yeah, I really appreciate your support. My thanks to go to admin as well. Always there to help me. Yeah,
they're doing a fantastic job. They're doing a fantastic job. I know. But at the end of the day, it is you who worked, who practiced, who actually focused, and at the end of the day, you got the score. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you. All the best, right?
Take care.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.